we have an NFC fight in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return coming here from the 12. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Jeanty from the gun. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Rolling from the gun here. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love gonna air this out to start. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. It's a small gain up to the 38. Sidney Brown in on that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Ready. Shotgun now for Love. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Quick to the left. It's caught. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set.
Quick slant complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go. 52, ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. He brings it in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Pressure coming for Love. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set.
From the red zone on 1st. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Green jack. Black. 95. Red. Yellow. Black top. Ready.
Love from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Cut.
Third and long for him here. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Get ready.
Jacobs. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by the Kobe team. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice. And it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
At the 9-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Come on. Cut.
Love now off the play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Another give here to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll toss it. Genty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And off to Genty. He dodged the tackle. And he stops as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 tight. Panthers 6, 279 Broncos. Voice on the floor. Check out.
Giving this to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Tracking 60. 72.
Looking now from the gun. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Green jack, yellow, 22. Set, huh?
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
22 needle.
That's good for a Packers. First down.
Love with it on first down. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Down. 50. Green. Fight. 97. Rail. Yellow. 6. Mega. Ready?
Love now on first and 10. Hits his running back. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
10 more
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air now on first and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Looking quickly here.
17 yards. And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 75.
Back to Genty. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Rolling from the gun here. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Eagles first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here's a throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Packers will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready. Hut.
He's back to throw. Finds his man. It's Crabbe. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That call's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Down. Red. Cycle. Yellow.
He sent a man in motion. Thrown on first down. Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Shotgun now for Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Reed working the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Loves to throw again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready?
Love on third and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Straight ahead with Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Half the 60. Half the 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking in the air here. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Back. Rock all 80. Check out.
The give here to Genty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
60 by 6.
He'll pass it this time. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. is. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 24.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Valus Jones now on the return.
Valus Jones on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Let's go.
This is Genty. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Eagles first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
Here's the backup. First throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the Pack gets home. They drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Completed to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. 19. Come 19. Come 19.
They're going to run it with Genty. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on fourth and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Set, chop, 17, yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. 10 black. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Set.
To the air with Love. And he hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Fury, yellow, blue, yellow.
Man in motion here.
Green jack. Striker, striker. Ready?
He'll get to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 9 yards, and it'll be first down, Packers.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. Set, go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Packers.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers holding just a 1-point advantage. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, set, ready. Black shot. Smash, red. Ready.
Going to run again with Jacobs. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Looking to throw. The bat's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some all-important insurance. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for two and trying to make it a two-possession game.
Yellow, ready.
The Packers will set up
Red,
for the
black,
two-point
95.
conversion.
Hut.
Here he is to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted!
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones.
Jones on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 range. 18.
Back to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 45-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready? 18. Panther 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
To throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback, or he could scramble for the first.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
Desperation time here. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards, and a successful conversion on 4th.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's Jones on the toss. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds a man right side. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Just 2 to go.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw it. And they pull it off. A final moments, and now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Ooh, this one's going to be talked about, partner. They could have kicked the extra point and forced overtime. Instead, they risk the game on one play and come up empty.
Sports radio dream right here. Okay, you know it. It's going to be talked about all over town for the whole week. There's a ton of risk. But you make that decision based on the minutes that preceded it. Right? And looking at this game and going, we're better off trying to win this right now than we are going to overtime. They just couldn't get it done.
Ready?
This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win.